What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is good to see you here today on the speaknsee channel. I ask that you like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. I want to give a quick shout out to Robert Dunham, who is in the hospital right now with his beautiful Mrs. Dunham having a beautiful baby boy. Quick shout out to them. Hurry up and get home, Robert, and get that kid home safely. Congratulations, you guys. We're all proud of you. I also wanted to say thank you, everybody who has been a big help in doing the Policy Map Challenge. We are still going with that, and it's getting more and more inconsistent as we go. I have just gotten a really cool Policy Map challenge from a Casey in Dallas, Texas. I'm going to show that to you. First of all, I ask that you like and subscribe, and somebody say, hey, I want my 10K. Somebody, give it to me. Somebody, give it to me. Somebody. Yeah. Somebody say, hey, we want a 10K. Yeah. Hey, we want a 10K. Yeah. Hey, we want a 10K. Yeah. Hey, we want a 10K. Give it to me. Me and my friends, we like to play this game. Some call us annoying, but we think it's a shame. Awesome. Great, guys. Well, here we go. We are going to go into this policy map that the SBA has put out that determines whether you're eligible or not for the $10,000. If you're in the yellow zone, you cannot get that you're considered a medium to high income community. If you're in the purple zone, you're a low income community, and you qualify or are eligible for the $10,000 EIDL grant. Well, let's take a look at some of these low income communities. This right here is a low income community in Dallas, Texas. Once again, we want to thank Casey from Dallas, Texas for giving us this information. He has said the address that is here is 6120 Swiss Avenue, Dallas. The address is for the Swiss Avenue Historic District in Dallas. It's 57 acres of multi-million-dollar homes next to a country club. And the purple zone line actually extends to make sure that all of Swiss Avenue is included. So all that we're seeing, the purple there, is okay, they can get the money, but if you're in the yellow zone, you're not eligible. So let's check out that the low income community here in Dallas, Texas. Y'all want to take a look at this with me? Great, let's check it out. Let me scroll right over here. Okay, here we are on Swiss Avenue in historic Dallas, Texas, Swiss Avenue. Okay, this is low income community, as they say. That looks like a pretty, I'm telling you, everybody, I just want to move. I need to move to a low-income community so I can get this $10,000 EIDL grant. There's another direction at the house, and let's take a frontal view of this neighborhood. There are these homes looking like pretty nice low-income community homes on Swiss Avenue. This is very interesting that this is the policy map that the SBA is going by, saying, yes, you are in a low-income community and you get the EIDL grant. You can have $10,000 grant, but if you're across the street or in the other neighborhood that's next to this, God forbid it be lower income than this. And this is what we're saying. Don't get me wrong here. I personally believe that this house right here that we're looking at, I believe that the family in there, if small business owners, wife, children, men, women, husbands, families of small business owners, if they'd lived in there, they were affected by COVID. I agree that they need the $10,000 grant because the government told these people to shut their doors, go stay inside, and we're going to give you a $10,000 EIDL grant per se in the CARES Act. And Jackie Rosen for S4227 came out saying, hey, they didn't get their money that we promised them. Let's get it to them. I'm not saying that they don't deserve the money because they live in a nice house. I'm saying that every small business owner should get the money. Because whether you're in a nice house or whether you're in a terrible house, the SBA did not look at how their financials were inside, whether they were below 30% threshold of income loss or above it. First thing they do is check out your eligibility where you're located. These people are eligible because they're located in a low income community. They're purple zone in the map. Remember, purple zone, good. Yellow zone, this is the yellow zone. All this in the yellow, that's considered, you do not get it if you're in the yellow zone. You're a medium to high income
community. The purple zone, however, is where he's got this line. That's where we were just looking at. This is the historic, that's the houses we were just looking at. We're in here. That's considered low income community. So they get the SBA. They're eligible for the $10,000 EIDL grant. They need to get rid of this map. They need to drop this map, guys. And I thank you once again, Casey from Dallas. I don't want to give him a shout out because he didn't give me permission to use his name or her name, but thank you very much for this information on the policy map. Good work there, my friend. And we also have a few more that I'm going to go into real quick. As many of you saw the other day when I put it up, the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino is low-income community. Once again, I don't understand how that can be low-income community because it looks pretty dang nice to me. But hey, they should be allowed to get it. They were affected by COVID. I do believe that this low-income to high-income community is what we're trying to look at right now as being unconstitutional that the SBA policy map has put in there. What does the Biden administration need right now? Another lawsuit, because they have lost, I believe they're in their second or their third discriminative prejudice lawsuit that they have lost in a row due to discrimination or racism in the SBA. What we're finding out here is geographical discrimination, geographical prejudice. They're prejudging your situation and small business circumstances and needs depending on where you live. And you can't depend on look at the house to predetermine these decisions. You got to look inside the house and you got to ask yourself, was it a promise that you made the small business of America to shut their doors, the stay-at-home orders that legislated against our businesses and shut us out? They said you get the $10,000 and now you don't. You were wrong. Everybody was affected by COVID. We did what you said to do, and we want our 10K. So let's go to the next item up for bid here on the policy map. Next, we are going to take you to this little purple spot here, if everybody will take a look. This is a very interesting purple spot. We're looking at Stanford University is right inside of this little purple area. I'll just put this up here. Y'all can look at all those pretty little pictures here of that school. That is a low-income community, everybody. Once again, to let you know. And I had a very interesting discussion with a gentleman about these universities that were in low-income areas. And I'm not 100% sure on this. You might have to fact check this. I'm not 100% sure. Maggie McAuliffe, the person who made the map, could probably answer this question. But he says the reason why we're seeing a lot of these universities on the low-income community map is probably because the individual themselves, the students who do their taxes, qualify as low income. They don't make a whole lot of money per student if they live on campus. Say you got 1,000 kids on campus, and each kid is only qualifying for $10,000 a year because they have a part-time job. Maybe that would consider that to be a low-income community. So if one of those kids are starting their own business or something inside of that college, they would be eligible for the loan. But the people outside of the college who do have businesses in the community, whether they be home-based or brick and mortars, would not get it if they were in the yellow area. Which is, once again, why we need to get rid of the map, because it doesn't make sense why the kids in college would be getting it, who mommy and daddy are more than likely paying for a lot of their colleges. A lot of them are getting the grants and what have you, and taking student loans to get it as well. And some maybe even having full-time jobs to muscle their way through. Not sure, we don't know, but that's why the SBA and the policy map is a failure, because it just don't know. But it paints them purple anyways and says you're eligible. But the other people out there, or if you lived in a house or had a business across the street from Stanford, you're not eligible. So there again, it just doesn't make sense. So I want to keep this map contest going, and I need all of y'all's help to do it. I'm going to go to the next one. Ken Sciola says, speak, hit Congress, SBA over the head with this low-income community map. And its concept is indefensible, arbitrary, and capricious. I agree, Ken. I agree. And then Deion Jones says, Kansas University is located in a low-income community as well. Kansas University is located in a low-income community. Same town, Haskell Indian Nations University is not a low-income community. So she's saying some colleges, yes, will be located in low-income community, but some colleges will not be located. So it's not all colleges that will be getting this low-income community. Once again, is a reason why we need this map gone. So this is a great one too. Hassan from our YouTube channel gave us this one as well. He said, to speak, you got to check out One Broadway, Everett, Mass. It is a casino hotel. Hassan, this was a pretty good one. I got to give you credit on this one, bro. Check it out. This is the low-income area. This is One Broadway, Everett, Mass. As you can see, it's in a purple zone. It's right there. It's located, and it does qualify. It is eligible for the $10,000 grant, as a lot of these places in Massachusetts are. I thought Mass was doing a little better economically than that, but after I click out of this, let's see if I get out of that. Does it show me the? There we are. This is One Broadway, Everett, Mass. This is it, guys, at Onkar, Boston Harbor, within minutes. Beautiful low-income community here. Look at that. I'll tell you what, guys, that was a great find, Hassan. But that is in a low-income community. They are eligible. Well, they're probably not eligible because they have more than 500 employees. But if there is a business being operated within this zone, say in the hotel, if there's a business inside the hotel that has less than 10 employees, they are eligible. Here's what we're trying to say. The map makes no sense, and it's discounting millions of Americans out of getting the grant that you promised them in the CARES Act, the $10,000 EIDL grant, which we're going to get because we are not going to stop pushing for this. We are not going to stop pushing our foot on the gas and making Congress and the Senate keep their promise that they promised you to shut your doors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this person asked me not to give their name out in online, so I'm not going to, but I want to thank you for your input on this. They gave us a subdivision, a community in Nevada. It's a Lake Sahara. It looks like a community, a deed restricted community that is purple. She gave us all the information that we needed to see it, and I will share that with you now. It's right here. As far as, look, there's $3.95 million homes in this on Zillow. It shows it is in the purple zone. I don't know if I can bring that up. Yep, there it is. So it's in here that we're looking at. So it is in the purple zone. Now, if I was going to take you for a journey, now we're looking in this community right here, Lake Sierra. So let's take a little walk down here. Can we? Is this Google Earth? Can I do this? I believe so. And this is the community that it is in. Now here we're looking at very, very expensive homes. I just want you all to know. On Lake Sierra. Let me click over here. Maybe I can get a better roadside angle of what we're looking at here. There's country clubs, businesses. This is great. They all get the... Let's go inside. Can we go inside these places? So this is low-income community, but for low-income community, it seems pretty nice, don't you think? Okay, this is outside the pool. Wow, look at these homes over here, guys. Look at the homes across the street. We are in a low-income community. I disagree. I don't think that we are or should be considered a low-income community, but these are multi-million-dollar homes that we're looking at here. I'm not saying
Why the hell would I take a test?
I am not saying, ladies and gentlemen, that they do not deserve the $10,000 grant because they are in a wealthier community. I am not saying that. God bless them if they need it. I'm just saying that the map makes no sense. Everybody was hit by COVID, even these people in the high-income communities, but there were also people across the street that do not get this because they are considered low-income community. And that's what I am bringing to your attention. Once again, I want to thank, I won't say her name, but I want to thank you for sharing this information with us. And I want to say this as well, because I just saw something, this is kind of off subject here, but I am not suicidal in any way, shape, or form. I am very healthy young man, and I would never think about suicide in any way, shape, or form because I got an investigator out there saying, hey, you need to quit on the map. You need to stop with the map. It's going too deep. There are people out there that would kill for less. And I get that. I understand the concern, and I thank you for your concern out there. But just to get this out there, guys, I am not suicidal. If anything happens to me, blame the Clintons. I don't know. Blame somebody, but dig deeper. Okay, now back to where we were at. These low-income communities are not very low-income communities. The map is wrong. Once again, this whole neighborhood, as you see right here, is considered low income. I don't know what I could dig into down here if it will let me, but it won't let me go that deep. But we are looking at some very nice homes. I just want to say it's wrong. It's wrong. And a lot of businesses are going out of business because they didn't get this grant. A lot of businesses are just needing it really, really bad to stay afloat. And some of them just are needing it because you promised it to them and they want to see you keep your word. They may have not even lost 30%, but you promised it to them. They closed their doors. So instead of working 40 hours in a week, they ended up working 120 hours that week just to get by, just to get where they needed to be. So give them that $10,000. It would be a stimmy for small business. This is a $10,000 small business stimmy that goes back into the economy for the infrastructure of small businesses that's already built, that we can keep on building upon instead of starting from scratch. And it's going to cost a lot more to do it that way. And this is just the right thing to do. Guys, once again, I want to thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, take that policy map challenge. If you know of an area that's around you, or if you're in a house and you're like, hey, my house won't get it, the house across the street will, shoot me a couple photos or just shoot me the addresses and say my house is here, their house is there, or a house that's close by, just so we have an idea. I don't look for personal information, and I'll never ask you for your personal information on this channel. I will never try to fish your information. Remember, if you see somebody trying to fish your information on this channel in the comments below, it is not me. Beware. Do not contact or try to get money through fishers on this channel. Scammers they are. Most of the time their names start with hack or have hack in it. If you ever click on something with the name hack in it, that was a bad idea. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. And somebody say, hey, I want my 10K.
Somebody, give it to me. Somebody, give it to me. Somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody say, hey, we want a 10K.
Yeah.
Hey, we want a 10K.
Yeah.
Hey, we want a 10K.
Yeah.
Hey, we want a 10K.
Give it to me.
Me and my friends, we like to play this game. Some call us annoying, but we think it's a shame. All find time to chat and go live and get with the House and Senate on the phone and online. We even tweet the press when we feel like we're stuck on a bill.
S513.
They'll say you're out of luck, but I think that it's time that they hear our voice and then we say it louder because it's our choice.